Hey you guys, welcome to It's Becca. Well, hey, it's Becca, I guess. I might be changing that soon because I realized that there's actually several other Hey, it's Becca accounts on YouTube, so whatever. Anyways, this is gonna be a makeup tutorial. I think it'll be pretty quick, even though I don't do my makeup really quick. I'm just hoping, it'll be quick because I actually have to go to Baltimore for like this photo shoot thing with my friend. So anyways, today I have already primed my face with this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil. I feel like I put a little bit too much on. I'm not really sure how much I'm supposed to put on, but this lady at the mall gave it to me and she was like, here, take it. I'm like, okay. And then the Smashbox Photo Finish, which was recommended to me as well. So this was like $40. It was like really expensive actually. Well, like for a primer, I think that's expensive. So today I'm gonna try to do something a little bit more dramatic. It'll probably end up just being what I normally do. Hopefully I can make it a little bit darker, I guess. So let's just see how this goes. So normally when I do my makeup, I start out with obviously priming my face and all that stuff, and then I do my eyeshadow because, if you do your foundation first and you're like me, you're probably gonna get like fallout or whatever on your face. So I'm just gonna grab my brush, and I also use a primer for my eyelids, I guess. It's just by Rimmel. I like it. I'm not even sure if I should be using it because I already primed my eyes, but whatever. I just like using it. It makes me feel like I'm doing something important. Maybe I should make this video like Bob Ross and say stuff like, oh, you're gonna get your happy little primer and put on your happy little eyelids and everything's gonna be so happy. Okay, now it's time to grab my mirror. Sorry, I'm not like professional like them other chicks on YouTube, and I have to have like a mirror like really close to my face. So just gonna grab a little bit, put it on my eyelid. Okay, so that should be good enough. And then just grab my brush. I don't really know what this one is. It's number 5 with BH Cosmetics. I just got it with this cute little holder and it connects to another piece, so it came with a couple brushes. I really like them. I think they're pretty good. And they're actually kind of cheap compared to other brands. So then I'm gonna grab my Peach Too Faced palette. This famous one. I'm pretty sure everybody has this by now. And I'm gonna start with like a background color, or I don't know what you call them colors. Like the one that you put on before you put on the actual color that you want. So I'm taking Peaches and Cream because that's like my go-to color. And just kind of patting it on there. Because that way you get like the most out of your primer. Because it sticks better if you pat it, in my opinion. But I'm not a professional. This is just what I do for my makeup. See? And I usually do both eyes at the same time just because I don't want to like forget a step. Let's see, what color should I go with? Maybe I would do like a brown today. And then I'll take it a little bit at a time, I guess, like a little amount, and then just build it up. I'm just putting it right there. And as you, like, when you first start out with the little amount that you do have, I always start out like right here, and then I'll go down a little bit, and then I'll start sweeping it back and forth, because you don't want it to be like all like super dark right here or super dark right here. You want it to be like halfway, I guess, a little bit more than halfway. And you don't want it to like go all the way up to here, like right underneath your eyebrow, because that's gonna look like really weird. I guess this looks more like pinkish now that I think about it. Then do the same for the other eyebrow. Well, eyelid. See, start like right about here. And while I'm sitting here, the reason why I don't do my foot foundation again, well, another reason I guess I should say, is because they told me to like let it sink in, like let your primer and the oil to sink in, because it's better. So that's another reason why I don't just immediately put foundation on. So then I'm gonna actually take the color that I do want, which is Puree. The other color was Bellini, and I'm gonna do the same spot. Just pat it on there a little bit. Pat it, pat it, pat it. And then start sweeping it. And then another thing I also do, because I don't know if it's just me, but I get really annoyed when there's like a little spot of the other color. Like I want it to connect, like make like a backwards C, I guess. So I try to like grab a little bit more than usual, and I pat it on there. And it's not showing up. I'm not sure why it never like really shows up, but I usually try to get it to. Okay, so that looks a little bit better, and then I'm going to blend it out a little bit more. Okay, and then do the same for the other eye. Just a little bit. Grab the Puree again. It's about even. Then I just, like, I don't know if it's just me, but I usually just do this to get the excess makeup off. Then it shows up on my hand, but you guys can't really see it. And then I'm going to take White Peach, which is like the whitest color I can get, and I just do it to this brow bone. I guess that's what they call it. All them fancy people that use all this like I don't know what you call it. It's not technology talk, it's just anatomy, I guess. And if I get it like too high up, if I get the other eyeshadow too high up and it looks like it's gonna connect to my eyebrow, then I just go over it with the white and like try to blend the color so it doesn't match, well, so it doesn't touch my eyebrow. Then do this side, because you can see like it's almost about to touch. I don't like that stuff. I don't like it when it almost touches. So I try to like blend it out so it like, I don't know, blends it with my skin, I guess. It's a little bit better now. And then I'm gonna try to blend this a little bit more. Put a little bit more in there, actually. why it's showing up on the camera all weird. It's starting to make me self-conscious. So I'm gonna call that a day. This part of my face is like super oily from that stuff. Trust me, my face is not normally this oily. It's the oil. So after I'm done with that, I usually like to do my eyeliner, so I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Now I gotta find it in my huge bag of makeup. And this isn't even half my makeup. This is like my everyday makeup. And I'm not even sure if you guys are like that as well. Let's see. I gotta throw this one out. This one's like broken. Okay, this is my brand new one. I actually went to the mall. I think it's called the Pentagon Mall in DC, and they have like a NYX store. I'm not sure if they call it NYX or NYX. I'm not even showing you guys what it is, but this is the NYX/NYX matte liquid liner. It's awesome. I like it. I don't like the felt ones, or the ones with like the pencils. This one's like really nice because it has an actual brush, and it's not super flimsy either. Like, I'm not even sure if you guys can really see that. Let me try to do that technique that all them ladies be doing. You see? It's like very like fine. Now this is the part where I'm not gonna be able to pay attention to the camera, but I'll talk through it. So, what I normally do is I start in the middle of it and I go as close as I can to my lash line, I guess you call it. And I draw like the line all the way across. Now you can barely tell that it's there, but we're gonna build up to it. And you want to make it as small as possible. That way you can always add on to it, but you can never really take away unless you want to take off all of your makeup, which really sucks. I, for one, hate doing that. I think I'd rather go outside with some messed up eyeliner than redo all my makeup. I would probably not even like wear makeup. I wouldn't even put it back on. So as you can see, we're making it a little bit thicker. And I don't like it to be messed up at all. I don't know about you guys, but I know I just said all that, but what I mean is, like, I don't want it to be like bumpy. Like, it's not supposed to be a bunch of mountains. It's supposed to be like one mountain, one happy little mountain. So then we finish that out, and I'm not gonna do the little ring or whatever you call it. I'm sorry, I'm from New York. I don't have the best accent, and sometimes people can't understand me. So you see how it looks kind of funny right now? Like, it's all messed up right there. I'm gonna try to fix that. And then I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger at the end, and then I'll do my wing. Which sides do you guys usually start with, like when you do your eye makeup or your eyeliner? I normally do my right side because it's always gonna be the best. So once you have that little curve, I guess you call it, I usually connect it. You see? Okay, so then I'm gonna grab a little tiny bit more of this and connect that, fill it in. And then it should be good. Might have to do a little bit of touch-ups, but I always get compliments on my eyeliner. I don't know why. I guess like it ends up being like pretty like straight on, I guess, and not really jacked up. But I always see other people with eyeliner that's just as good, so I'm not really sure what they're talking about. And now we're going to do the same thing for this eye. Always start out in the middle. This is like the hardest eye to do because you're like trying to hold the mirror and you're trying to cross over on this side so you don't mess it up. Oh, that turned out pretty good actually. Now the hard part. Now, I don't know why. Maybe it's just like the action of like crossing over, but sometimes my hands get like super shaky and I don't know why. Maybe I'm just like nervous because I'm gonna mess up or something. Let's see, this is a little bit thicker. Now I call this like the matching game because you wanna like always keep looking at your good eye to match it. So you don't have one that's like super big and one super small. By the way, there's like no edits to this video because I'm not good at that stuff. Hopefully I can be done with this makeup soon. Cause I don't even know what time it is. But I'm supposed to be ready by like 10 o'clock. Okay, so this is like the hard part. Like for real. Like this is the hardest part of makeup is doing your left eye and doing the wing. Because like this one's so perfect and then this one is gonna like probably suck. But we'll see. That's what I mean like from before, like with always looking back at the other eye. So you can see like where it ends and where it begins and all that stuff. Gonna connect it. I think that's almost good enough. I feel like if I mess with it more, I'm probably gonna mess it up. But I don't know about you guys, but I have like this tiny little bump over here, and it kind of messes with my eyeliner. Sorry about all that noise. I'm not sure if it's like loud for you guys, but I keep hitting the mirror with my little stick thingy. And I think it's actually a little bit bigger on this side. Well, not this side, but it needs to be a little bit bigger. So again, I always start from the middle, even if I'm trying to make it bigger. Another trick I also do is nobody like, I don't know if anybody else does this, but nobody really like does makeup like free-handed. Like nobody has the hand out in space, you know. I usually set it on my face and I use my nose to like kind of be like a easel, I guess you could call it, for my hand, or like a stand or something. I think it actually turned out pretty good. Sorry, my friend just damn. I guess I'm supposed to be like meeting her there. Oops. Looks like I'm gonna be a little bit late. So let me hurry up and do the rest of my face. I'm just gonna do my foundation and do a little bit of that. So I have a beauty blender. It's already kind of dirty, but whatever. It's only been on my face. Don't judge me. I know you guys have done it too. And then I have this Smashbox Studio Skin 15-hour wear hydrating foundation. And I don't even know if you guys can see that. Like, my lighting thing is like right there, and it's like literally attached to like this baby food thing. So let me close that. I'm probably gonna need more than just the amount that I have, but whatever. So I'm gonna grab my mirror and just make a bunch of like little dots and connect them all together. Happy little dots. And you can see that it really like matches my skin tone. The lady, when she did it, like I guess I was like testing the product at Macy's. She like put like 2 fucking layers. I didn't mean to curse. I'm really sorry. 2 freaking layers on my face, and like it felt heavy, like mad heavy. Yeah, that sucked. I also try to get along my jawline, that way it at least kind of matches. I don't really do it so much on my neck like all the other people do, but I just don't want it to. Like, that's another reason why I didn't get like a tan color. Like, she was asking me, do you want something closer to your skin tone, or do you want something like tan? Like, I ain't trying to be like all these other chicks, like having like a tan face and like a white neck. Like, I'm not. I think that looks dumb. Like, sometimes my face ends up looking like that anyways, just because I put like, you know, bronzer on or whatever you call it stuff, that contouring stuff. So like, I'm not trying to do that on purpose. I feel like super gross when I end up looking like that. This part takes like the longest amount of time. And also, I don't really do my eyebrows. Well, like, I obviously like take care of them and plug them, but like most people, like they like go crazy with eyebrows. And like, yeah, a part of me is a little bit jealous about that, because they can like get that cute look with it. But honestly, I don't really need it. Like, I've been thinking about like maybe making my eyebrows a little bit apart more, but I'm not gonna, because what if I like jack them up? Like, what if I mess them up? Then what? Then I'm gonna have these ugly eyebrows. I should just be happy with what I've got. I guess that's like one of those self-esteem booster things that I was talking about in my other video. I feel like I need more eyeshadow on this eye. Maybe I'll fix that. So then I'm gonna find my tiny little one, put a little bit more foundation on my hand, and then I'm gonna go into all those small little crevices, like underneath my eye. And I try to put it down lower, that way I can just bring it up and it doesn't like look crazy. Like, I put it all the way like down here and then I move it up. So Sometimes I try to create like that line that all them ladies be doing. But they do it with, like with tape and all that stuff. Me, I'm just like, whatever. Because I'm not like really particular with my makeup. I ended up doing like the look that I do for work anyways. It's just a little bit darker actually, which is kind of cute. I didn't realize it was going to take me 25 minutes to do my makeup. But this is actually pretty normal, like, time, I guess. Another thing that I struggle with my face is like when I do makeup, sometimes it ends up looking like really like caked on and like only a couple spots. And it doesn't make sense to me. Like, should I just not put as much makeup there? Am I doing something wrong? Like, I just don't understand it. Okay. So then I'm going to do a little bit more on my forehead. Make sure you get in between your eyebrows. Otherwise, it's going to look kind of crazy. I don't really know how to cover up like pimples other than like stacking foundation on it. But I don't want it to like, you know, I guess close off all the air to it. Now my hair's all jacked up, but whatever. I was gonna fix it anyways. Okay, so I think that's good enough for foundation actually. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna go and do all my contouring today because A, I suck at it, and B, I just don't really feel like it. So I'm just gonna take my, I don't even know what, this is Rimmel Natural Bronzer, I guess. I'm gonna take this brush, it's all like slanted and stuff, and then I'm just gonna apply it. Now this is like the old way I used to do it. Now I have like these cream sticks, whatever you call those things, and they like glide onto my face. I don't know why I was trying to do that fishy face. So I just apply it like this. Like I try to keep it more so up here because that's pretty much like where your bone is, I guess. And I don't like to bring it like really down here a lot. See, it looks nice. And then I also like, I really like the letter C, so I'm just gonna make my face like do this little C thing, and I like to put it up here and connect it right here. I think I actually saw this on a YouTube tutorial. So then I also take some and put it up here, and I connect it down with this. I'm sorry, my head is so crooked. I don't know. That's like my go-to look, is like crooked head. Do it up here. And then the same with this side. I like to bring it down onto this part of my face. I don't know what this is called, but whatever. And then I do the same. I'm not even sure like how the brush is supposed to be brushed down there, honestly. But I try to like go in this motion. Sweeping and seize, most important part of this video. See? And then I take my, the same brush that I use for my eyes, and I get in there on my nose. Just a little bit. Maybe I should buy more brushes. You can barely tell that it's there, but maybe if I just keep putting more on. I know that looks funny. Trust me, it's not going inside my nose. It's just going way here. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Okay, so then put these back in there. And then I take this other brush. I'm not really sure what it's called, but it's like super like stiff. And I just like kind of buff everything. And like try to like blend it in almost into my face. This is like super important up on your forehead because you don't want it to look like super funny. And it's also like mixing, well, I guess spreading your foundation a little bit more. That way it's all covered. Okay, so I'm basically done now. I'm just gonna add a little bit of highlight onto my cheekbones and a couple other places. I take that same brush because I'm cheap and I don't like to spend a lot of money. I'm gonna run it straight down my nose, up here on my forehead, on my chin, like pretty much all the shiny places. And finally, the most important part, so you get that glow. I'm really hoping that my family doesn't watch this because they're gonna laugh at me and make fun of me, but whatever. It's all about self-confidence and happy little blushes. My roommate probably thinks I'm talking to myself. There we go, you see that? Nice. That's cute. And this was also by BH Cosmetics, Carly Bybel. I think I got this one for free. So then I'm gonna check myself out, make sure that everything looks good. I think it looks good. I'm gonna add a little bit of mascara actually, if I can find it. Okay, so this is They Are Real tinted primer for my eyelashes. Now, normally I do kind of like curl my eyelashes, but I don't like hair right now, so I'm just gonna put this stuff on. Honestly, I don't even do it for the look. I just do it because I don't want like the old shadow to be like laying on my eyelashes. Okay, I think this is good. I'm just gonna find like I don't even know where I got. Oh, I was gonna say I don't even know where I got this from. I really like red though. I'm gonna stay with red, but I'll do that later. Oh, and I just started using this stuff. It's Pillow Plump by Soap and Glory. It tingles my lips. Honestly, I don't think it really does much. I think it's more of a, hey, maybe it works. I can feel it. Maybe it's working. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. This is the end of my video. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment below. Thank you.